Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Tobias Harris?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5. And for both of these teams, this is their 4th and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
Harris outside. Ivy passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Harris. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's nice. Asserting himself inside. Harris taking it right to the defense.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane, the pass to Banchero. Gets the 3 ball to go.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Thompson against Wagner. Shoots over Thompson, and Wagner gets it to go.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Banchero outside. Wagner outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Banchero's got 5 points.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Wagner for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Wagner's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Suggs. Spins. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort. The rebound by Carter.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Bane on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
And Bane drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, B.A.
Establishing the mindset. Ali, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Harris. And here's Cunningham outside. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Wagner looking it over. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Suggs. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. The 3 from Suggs. Carter, the pass to Bain. Suggs outside. Wagner against Thompson. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. And Caro no good. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
Bain against Ivy. Carter, a screen on Ivy. From deep, Bain. On target from range. Bain's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And stolen by Suggs. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Ivy outside. There's a screen, and the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. LeVert comes in for Ivy, and the Magic making a change here as well. Batase's checked in. Here's Harris. He played a great game against Boston.
You have to put a body on Durant. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Bain against LeVert. Now Bain. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Orlando ahead. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Magic.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Ben Carroll wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
In transition, the Magic on the run. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. In the 3rd spot, the Pistons.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Klintman's checked in for Detroit. Then for Orlando, Wagner comes in for Banchero, and Howard has subbed in for Bain. Robinson passes to Stewart. Now here's LeVert. Black defending. Stewart. No! Stopping him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity at a 3-point play. That's on Goga Batase. Jones, he's checked in for Klintman. Well, remember, this is Game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Deflected! And the Pistons pushing it up now. Holland for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Batase, a screen on LeVert. And it's Black penetrating. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
It's deflected. Pass to Black. Batase, a screen on LeVert. Lets a floater go. And the shot goes. And now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Harris is checked in for Jones. Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And Cunningham subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. And yep, it's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Down low. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Harris with it. Wagner picks him up. Here's Cunningham. Man, is Cunningham talented. Orlando leading by 4. And it's Howard off the drive. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. Orlando with the rebound. 1:52 left in the first half. To the paint. Here's De Silva. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Offensive board. Stewart, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Batase with a screen. Black, left side. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Pistons trail by 4. Harris down low. Wagner's on him. Pass to Stewart. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Stewart's got 5 points.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Detroit making a change here. Duran's checked in. And these are the top rebounders in the league. Jalen Duran is second.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A line change here for Orlando. 52 seconds left in the second. Here's Bane. And he slams it in one-handed.
And cleared for takeoff. Mr. Bane rising.
And stolen by Bane. Pass to Suggs. Going inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Harris. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ivy from behind the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Orlando Magic. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Magic.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, Very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed him up or slow him down.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
There's Cunningham with a 3. There's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Monday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
Ivy finds Cunningham. Over Suggs. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Ivy. And that's now 8 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. It's Suggs with a drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And this team really counts on Duren for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
Basket counts. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Takes a 13-footer. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is key right there. You have to reward your big men for running the floor. Duren that time understood that. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Garris LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Orlando making some changes.
Substitution on the floor.
Thompson scanning the floor. Back to LeVert. We've got 1:48 left in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
They grabbed their own miss. Black outside. Thompson with a steal. Pass to LeVert. Now Harris. Ivy outside. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. Black outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Black. Over LeVert. Black, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Thompson outside. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Pass to Howard. Black with it. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Orlando ahead. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Cunningham. They've got Duncan Robinson. Karis LeVert is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Holland in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stewart, a screen on Wagner. Holland for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's Bain. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Holland. Robinson on the wing. And there's the lob. Cunningham passes to LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeVert, that's good.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Suggs. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. And here's LeVert. To the inside. Robinson finds Cunningham. Holland for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 1.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Using his frame to set a big pick, Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
And stolen by Suggs. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. Wagner with a steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Puts up the tray. Duran pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Ben Carroll. Now Thompson. Duran in the post. He's checked by Carter. Oh, it misses. Orlando leading by 3. Now Bane. He launches. The triple drops.
You gotta D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Suggs against Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Harris. 5 on the clock. Duran with a screen on Ben Carroll. Harris fires. Outside Cunningham. Now Thompson goes again. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. Here's Bane. A minute 22 left in the fourth. The 19-footer. It's cleared away by Thompson. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham. Wagner with the rebound. Here's Bane. From downtown. No good. And Harris has got the ball here for the Pistons. Outside Cunningham. Outside Harris. Shot clock at 6. Outside Thompson. Cunningham! And they'll get another chance. Ivy! Oh, he missed the jumper! And the Magic with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Bane against Thompson. Fires the 3. Duran pulls it down. And so Orlando takes the win. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.